What's happening? My name is Chris, and this is That New England Sound. I'm here in my friend Michael's garage. Michael is my dealer. My speaker dealer, not my drug dealer. Daniel is my drug dealer. Anyway, Michael spends a lot of his time scouring estate sales and fixing up vintage gear. If you make your way through this beautiful madness, you'll find Pioneer, Kenwood, Nakamichi, B&W, Infinity, Klipsch, and lots of brands that I have never heard of. Michael was the one who got me into New England speakers. Speaking of which, today we're going to talk about Boston Acoustics. Andy Costados and Frank Reed met at the KLH Speaker Company in the late 60s. When Henry Kloss, the K in KLH, went off to start another speaker company, the Advent Corporation, Costados and Reed followed him. Andy Costados worked in speaker design, whereas Frank Reed was a vice president in sales. Since they'd spent so long in the loudspeaker business, now that they had their own organization, they knew exactly how they wanted it to function. High-quality speakers at competitive prices, a tight control over brand and distribution, slow growth, and a resistance to debt. They also began moving into other audio areas like car sound systems, architectural speakers, outdoor speakers, and even speakers that came with brand new gateway computers. In the mid-90s, while other companies were starting to see the end of the road, Boston Acoustics was doing so well they were able to buy one of their competitors, Snell Acoustics. These are the HD8s. They were in production from 1989 to 1994. They are two-way 8-ohm bookshelf speakers, weigh just under 15 pounds. You had an 8-inch copolymer woofer and a 1-inch soft dome tweeter. Sometimes you don't have room for the big massive floor speakers, but that doesn't mean you should be denied big, clean sound. We've got our spring clip speaker terminals back here. Obviously, I prefer binding posts, but if you're going to hit a certain price point, you got to find ways to save money. I just love how they beveled off these corners. It's a good looking speaker. Nice distinct bass, I feel like. Ooh, drums. Boston Acoustics continued to manufacture speakers in Massachusetts until 2005 when they were acquired by D&M Holdings. They still designed speakers in the US after that, but they were all manufactured in China. Sound United bought up D&M Holdings in 2017, and though they didn't close up Boston Acoustics, they did cease all manufacturing. If you go to their website right now, you'll see a single vertical hype video talking about the company in the present tense, like they're frozen in time. I really like these HD8 speakers. If I were in a small room scenario, I would absolutely pick them over modern bookshelf speakers that were at the same price point. Andy Costados and Frank Reed knew how to make a quality product.